Happy Women's Day and Women's Month to everyone. Annually, March 8th, International Women's Day, is observed globally in recognition of the achievements of women across social, economic, cultural, and political arenas. These achievements are significant because women's advancement is still challenged by continuing gender inequality. Nonetheless, there is much to celebrate. Prime Minister Mia Mottley of Barbados is not only a Caribbean leader, she is a world leader, and we thank her for her generosity in sending us some vaccines against COVID-19. We have a woman Speaker of our House of Representatives, a woman President of our Senate, and our very own Rosanna Briceño as Special Envoy for the Development of Families and Children. We also have an unprecedented number of ambassadors and chief executive officers who are women, a woman Attorney General, a woman Acting Chief Justice, two dynamic women as President of our National Women's Commission and Chairperson of our National Committee for Families and Children, a woman Mayor of Belmopan, our capital city, a woman doctor leading the charge in flattening Belize's curve in the COVID-19 pandemic, and the list goes on. We also take this opportunity to salute our women in engineering and science, but also, no doubt, all our women in the traditional roles of caregivers for our elderly and children and everyone in need. Additionally, frontline nurses, teachers, and every single woman in every sphere of Belizean life. I am so very proud to honor you and wish you all very, very well and all the best. When we observe this special day and month, we rally towards the acceleration of gender parity, and we work collectively, bringing together not only government, but also non-governmental organizations and even the private sector. This cohesive approach is extremely important if there is to be a change that will create spaces and opportunities for women here at home and around the world. As we have seen, our women have become more educated, are working outside the homes, and are bridging gaps in nearly all non-traditional domains. However, we are painfully aware that we are disproportionately affected by gender-based violence. We must continue to put our shoulders to the wheel in this regard, and I am so pleased to say that several committed men have joined us on the National Women's Commission to work with us and to help in bringing about positive change for gender equality and the empowerment of women. Together with partners, our Women's Commission members, along with the staff of our Women and Family Support Department, will help to assess the barriers and gaps and to evaluate the measured progress so far. Much remains to be done. Now more than ever, this collective activism is needed as we face old and new threats to women's empowerment and the fulfillment of human rights. The COVID-19 pandemic has severely affected all economies, exposed existing cracks and weaknesses, and increased inequalities around the world. It is testing not only our commitment to equality, but also our very humanity, since it lays bare both fragility and vulnerabilities, while social cohesion and our capabilities and services are already debilitated. COVID-19 thus has repercussions that go way beyond only financial problems. We must find all the means necessary to combat the ill effects of this pandemic and build Belize back to new strengths as we implement or plan Belize commitments for empowered women and strengthened families. The theme for this year's Women's Month is timely and on point. It is a call to action considering the new normal. It says, choose to challenge achieving gender equality in a COVID-19 world. So, in line with this important theme, we all must challenge gender inequalities and biases that exist within the different spheres of our society and in our lives. and we all must work very hard to reduce these inequalities which force vulnerable persons into positions of non-participation. In 2021, as we move towards the future, we resoundingly affirm that we will create change for the better. We imagine a future after COVID-19, one that is much different from the one we have today. A future in which the many threads of dignity, respect, protection, and compassion are woven together into the fabric of tomorrow. A just, equal, and inclusive society where women and girls can walk and live freely and in confidence. Once again, happy Women's Day and Women's Month to all. Thank you.